Okay. Hey there. We're going to try this. Okay, you. Yes. Oh. Okay. Did I do this right? Oh, blast. Okay. Well, we're going to go for it. All right. Oh, no. This is a dead end. Ooh, what's this shop? It's a Western Union. Okay, can't go that way. But I can go forward? Maybe I can go back out? No, that's also a dead end. Try one more. Wow. What is back here? Interesting. Looks like you can't get out of here. Yin Zhao Kui Beauty Salon. Okay, very interesting. Oh, it's the train tracks. Okay, I see. Interesting. Okay, so welcome to part 2 of my trip home from work. I just found this crazy national market that has a bunch of Asian stuff, spices and the like. And I just stopped and had some food. I had a samosa. And now I'm just headed home, driving through Koreatown. This is Shin-Okubo. And it's very popular for Chinese and Koreans and also other Asian countries. It's kind of like it's an entertainment and market area for, yeah, Asian communities, various Asian communities. So a lot of Koreans, Chinese, Indians, Bangladeshis. I'm not sure about like Philippine or Thai or Indonesian, but Central Asian communities, I want to say, and also East Asian. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I haven't really. I mean, I've been here dozens of times, but it's always new every time I come. I like every place looks amazing. Okubo Station, which is on the Yamanote line, and we're just gonna go home. So yeah, I accidentally killed the last stream. If you touch the screen, it just is super temperamental, and I just cut off my stream, but that's okay. And I have a feeling that by starting up another stream, it will somehow overwrite the stream ahead of it, but or rather the stream that preceded it. That's okay. I can roll with that. But anyway, streaming here on the 360-degree camera. It's the what's it called? The Insta 360 X5 or something. And it's really fun, and you can control the view by moving your finger around on your device or moving the mouse around on your screen. You can see any angle you want. And normally I have it like right here in front of me, right here on the front of the bike, but now I have it in my backpack and telescoped up on sort of like a monopod on a big tall sort of selfie stick. And I'm charging up, so I have a wire going to it right now, which is probably not the smartest idea. Let me break away. It's probably doing a good job charging it up. And I can probably unplug it here in a moment. I'm not sure it was necessary for me to come back on again after doing this for an hour, but I'm doing it. And leaving Okubo with a samosa in my belly, another one in my backpack, and a big giant bag of tortillas, like 20 large size tortillas for 500 yen. It's like dirt cheap. And a giant bag of cumin and a giant bag of paprika with which I can make taco spices and chili and jerk and other things. There's a guy named Paul. He's got a channel called Expatter, or Japan Expatter or something like this. Really interesting cat who does these walking, talking videos about Japan. And he's been here also 20 years, and he's got a good stage presence. And he's very well put together. He's a professor at a school, and I think he's a student of Japanese, and I think he lived in the countryside for a lot of years, and that definitely will help hone anybody's Japanese skills by living far away from a city center where you're required, you're obliged, and you're like out of necessity you have to speak Japanese. For us city slickers in Tokyo, it's easy to get by without Japanese. And so you'll often meet, other foreign friends who have been here for less time than you, but they've spent like 2 or 3 years like fully immersed in a countryside where nobody speaks a lick of English. And that's served their Japanese very well, where mine has like suffered a bit or a lot from, well, okay, fine, not applying myself, but also from the fact that I can just speak English everywhere I go. or a little bit of mix up. I mean, I do fine with my Japanese, but I wish I could read it and write it better. But anyway, this guy Paul, who does this, oh goodness, am I gonna get the red? I don't want the red light. I want the, oh, don't put me next, oh, fuck me. Fuck me, I'm gonna have to, fuck me. All right, just these are not the droids you're looking for. Well, we're gonna find out right now if this is gonna be okay. I think it's okay because it's like a safety cam. Like a vehicle recording cam. Okay, I think we're safe. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Oh, you guys should look behind me. It's a nice view. I think I can go. That was a little nerve-wracking. So anyway, Paul on his stream, Japan Expatter, and forgive me if I'm getting that not quite right. I've watched him heaps. I ought to know his channel name. But I really like and respect the guy, and he's a student of Japanese, and he's also a student of judo. And he made a video recently about the different kinds of foreigners that you meet in Japan. And one of them was like the otaku, the nerd. One of them was the curmudgeon. One of them was the, I don't know, academic. One of them was like the know-it-all. And he had all these sort of archetypes of the types of foreigners that you meet. And he was pretty spot on all of them. And one of them that he said was like the backpacker. And he said like the backpacker is kind of like the opposite of the curmudgeon. And they're like, yeah, man, it's all good. I just like Japan. I just like living in Japan. And you know, it just matches my attitude and my vibe. And like, I just like the place. And, you know, I don't even know if I can explain why I like it. I like it here. And he said, these people sort of, I can't explain, you know, they don't have a Japanese interest. They're not interested like in you know, judo or a martial art or in tea ceremony or in manga. They're just here because they are. I can't even explain them, he said. And I was like, oh, that's me. That's kind of me. Not that I don't have any Japanese interest, quite the opposite, but I'm not like steeped in, you know, samurai swords, or I didn't do like East Asian studies, and I didn't learn any Japanese before I came here because I didn't expect to live here this long. I didn't expect to move to Japan. And I'm genuinely not really that interested in manga or anime. And I'm a little bit interested. I'm a little bit interested in everything because I'm like a curious person, but I haven't gone so deep into, you know, woodblock printing or I don't know, sushi world or sumo or you know, I'm just kind of interested in, I guess, motorcycle. I mean, like, you guys know what I'm interested in. It's all like music and records, and it's a whole hodgepodge of things, and it's not necessarily like Japan specific, although I love, you know, so many aspects of Japan, but I don't really, I'm not like locked up in any of them. And I sort of wanted to explore that idea with him, and he said, he's got quite a big following too. He's got like 25 or 30,000 YouTube subscribers, and he said, like, if anybody out there wants to do it, if there's any fellow, um, you know, YouTubers who are broadcasting from Japan, if you want to get together, send me a DM. So I sent him a DM and I said, hey, I just want to put myself on your radar. And he was kind enough to reply and say, hey, let's do a walk and talk, and I wonder if I can explain to him this sort of wide and shallow way of appreciating and loving Japan that isn't really like a martial art maniac or a manga person or a, you know, I don't know, JDM or soft vinyl toys or, you know, a student of the culture in a way that I'm not. So I'm gonna try to get together with him at some point and do a walking, sort of Kevin Nealon style hiking with Kevin video. And we're gonna go on a walk maybe around Yokohama and make a video. Why did I bring him up? Anyway, thanks for being with me. I like streaming. Okay, I can see my camera sort of is like falling down. Why don't I try to like fix that a little bit? I'll pull it up and it will give you like a slightly strange and interesting view. And then I think it's kind of charged up a little bit. So let me unplug this. Let me see if I can do it.
Oh, no, I don't think that worked. Something happened there. Yeah, that's not good. Okay.
You go back into here. You can come off. You go into here. Check 1, 2. Check, check. Okay, then you go into here. Now you're charging. Okay, good. I only had 4%. And then you can go like way up. It'll probably fall down a little bit, but I'll put you guys up there for a little while. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is a fun one. All right, there we go. Okay, so once again, streaming from the 360 camera, and me, send me a text. Sorry. This is Hategaya. This is where I lived. The very, very first neighborhoods that I lived when I came to Japan. Hee Haw. There's a bar, a restaurant called Hee Haw. That's the Koban. There's a little green sign that says Koban. That's a police box. And every like couple kilometers there's a police box, maybe even less than that. Every 500 meters or so there's another police box, and it's just the Japan system of policing the town. And there's the guys depart there, they go on patrol on bicycles, and then they come back, and there's always somebody at the Koban. They kind of sleep there. I think they're on like shifts, like a fire station or something. They might be upstairs asleep, but you can ring the bell and tell somebody you have an emergency. And it feels kind of safe just to have a Koban every so often. And you can go in there and ask them for directions, or turn in a lost item, or, you know, if there's some kind of trouble, you can report it. I mean, I think most people just generally avoid them, but when you need one, you need one. This is a nice little area that we're coming up on called Honan. And it's the terminus of the Marunouchi line, which is kind of cool. Marunouchi line is the second oldest train in Tokyo. Or might even be the oldest. Oh, I think the Ginza line is the oldest, and then the Marunouchi is the second oldest. What is this? Oh, somebody's put a photo sticker on this box, this fire hydrant box. That's quite nice. Okay, dang it, I got sidetracked. That turned out to be a long ride home. It was meant to go by quickly. I didn't mean to stop for that crazy grocery store adventure. But that was fun. If you didn't see on the first part one of this video, I found a national market with a whole bunch of curry and coconut and all this cuisine from other parts of the world, and I got a little bit fixated on it, got a little excited about it. And blew an hour there when I really should have just headed home. That's okay. Okay, if you send me a question or a comment on Instagram right this very second, I can watch it pop up as a notification. Is there anybody out there? I think it'll pop up as a notification. Tokyo Record Style on Instagram. Send me a text and I'll shout you out. Okay, guys, that's about it. I'm about here. I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for leaving a comment, Gary. Appreciate it. On the Instagram. And anybody else who left one that I missed. And yeah, I hope you had a nice hump day. Oh God, I forgot about something. I was meant to do something today, but supermodel. The other day, Claudia Schiffer or somebody from like way back was saying, I know this isn't gonna last. I know that I can't do this forever. Either I'm gonna age out or I'm gonna be overexposed and people are gonna be sick of me. So one of those two things is coming for me. I'm either gonna age out or I'm gonna overexpose myself. And I admit, I'm probably overexposing myself, but I'm almost doing it as much for me as I am for anybody else. It's sort of like a public, blog. Oh, that's not good. I mean, I was very fortunate to like grow up in the era of blogs, and not just like social media, but like RSS feeds, and everybody had homemade blogs and WordPress, and it's I kind of think about it like that. It's sort of a fun way to, I don't know, like sort of like pen paling a little bit. And I don't know, supposedly, maybe perhaps something like publishing your, letters to yourself before, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But okay, this is my little neighborhood, Hamadayama. sleepy little outpost here on the west side of Shinjuku. There's my normal import shop. Not nearly as cool as the one that I went to today. Okay. Signing off. Yeah. Okay.